So on this episode of Make or Break, things have escalated quickly. I don't smoke, I don't sing rap music, but I own the Snoop De'ville. I own the Snoop De'ville. Snoop De'ville, Josh Wigley, Snoop De'ville.
It's in a bit of a state.
So guys, growing up, I was always taking the mickey out of my taste in music. I loved a bit of country music, but secretly at home, I had Snoop De'ville's Snoop Dogg's music playing in my ears. And I loved a bit of Snoop Dogg. And growing up, he seems to be one of those people that hasn't shot anyone, hasn't got arrested, is on kids' TV shows, had the most biggest PR stunt of my life. I've just seen the other day, he did a PR stunt where he went smokeless.
I have an announcement. I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing, but I'm done with it.
But it was actually a stove. I mean, that was amazing. But apparently this car here, Snoop Dogg, if you could confirm if this is your Snoop De'ville, we'd love you forever. But apparently this car here was used for the German tour of Snoop Dogg had back in the early 2000s or late 1990s. And we're going to take you around it. We found it abandoned in a field. And as you can see by what it says up there, this car was actually from the London Motor Museum. So this car was in the collection of cars, and Elo used to own the London Motor Museum. And for me, that place was a car mecca. It had every muscle car, every movie car, and even some creations which were just out of this world. And I'm going to show you now just the photos of the car in the museum. And as you can see right here,
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it. It's about to go down.
the car was looked after, it was maintained, temperature controlled. You know, that place was amazing. And a few years later, for some unknown reasons, which you can put in the comment section below, the museum shut down.
And this has not been stored anywhere that's in temperature controlled or anything like that.
No, temperature controlled.
They didn't even put the windows up.
Yeah, so we're going to go around it. We're going to show you how bad it is. First of all, I'm going to roll the montage of the condition of this car, and it is going to blow your mind.
Park it like it's hot. Get an attitude. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I roll up that sweet 'cause I got it going on. Some nice trees, see these ice cubes, see these ice creams, no jewel catch $1 million boat. That's whiter than what's spilling down your throat. The phantom, exterior like fish eggs, the interior like suicide wrist red. I can exercise you, this could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, man, that's how you get a his head. Killer with the B, I know killers in the street, but still to make you feel like you're chilling in the heat. So don't try to run up on my ear talking all.
I'm gonna take some questions from the people.
We're not helping, to be honest, because we've unloaded it in the field. I'm wearing wellies.
I'm wearing Ugg boots.
We're just as bad, let's be honest. Sam keeps buying lots and lots of cars, and his little yard of dreams down there is at capacity.
As you've seen the current condition of this beautiful car, which is a hydraulic lowrider. You know what a lowrider is? A lowrider is a car that bounces up and down and all over the place. And this is one of those cars. This car here, we believe, is a 1966, 1967 Cadillac Coupe de Ville convertible. And as you can see by the German flag, I think this is a German flag, otherwise I'm definitely going to get ridiculed for my geography, was actually airbrushed by Life Creations. And TKO, I believe, was a brand that Elo used in London for his customizations and modifications. And there's some subtle changes on this car which make it super cool. You see the headlight brows. They do look like glass, but when you get down, you can see they're stainless steel. You've got the 13-inch alloys also in the German flag colors, which are amazing. But the car has been ruined. It has been dilapidated, and it is not in the best shape you have ever seen, as you saw by my little montage. Mr. Snoop Doggy Dogg De'ville here is still looking good, but the paint below is decrepit. The roof has torn above the rear window, and the interior looks as though it has come out of a 40-year-old abandoned Escort.
It looks like it's covered in Snoop Dogg.
It does. It's not great. But, you know, for me, this car could be something really special. And with the help of all my viewers and all you lovely people out there, we need to know if Snoop Dogg has actually driven and been in this car. So, what we want to know, guys, and we want everyone to tag Mr. Snoop Diggy Dog, right? Diggy Dog, sorry, that was silly. Snoop D-O-double-G. You need to tag him and find out if this was his car. Elo has told me that it was used by Snoop Dogg. We've been told that it was actually in his tour, but we can't confirm it. Let's go around the car and have a look. Let's see how bad it is. Let's pop the hood. Let's have a look at the engine. And let's go from there. So, as Josh is going to try and open the bonnet, we're going to find out big block, small block. Well, it's a Cadillac. It's going to have a big block.
It's got any block.
It's got a block.
Did you look at the engine before you bought it?
No. I didn't even look at the car. It's here. All I've got is photos of it in a field.
So it might not even have an engine.
It's got a bloody engine. Open the bonnet, Josh. You're holding people back.
It's got no... Oh, it's
There
got
you
an
go.
engine.
Engine.
Oh,
Very,
look at that.
very
That's really
clean. So really clean. The bonnet's going to land on our faces. It's an air conditioning car. You can see the air compressor there. Orange HT leads. This car's been sat in the field for 4 to 5 years, but the engine is looking very, very good. What I am going to do is I'm going to be working with a company on the next video who are going to supply me a selection of batteries. And the reason I need a selection of batteries, I'll show you quite soon. But let's go into this car. Because this, Josh, if you could just hold the camera around the other side of me, so I'm going to jump in the car. So this Cadillac Coupe de Ville is a piece of history. And if it does turn out to be a real Snoop De'ville, this car could be the Holy Grail. It could be absolutely everything I've ever dreamed of. Number one, we want to get the suspension working and jumping up and down. We want to get it running and driving. And we want to give the car justice. We want to put it back to life. But also, knowing the history of this car is so important. And we've tried to find the VIN number, and it is buried under mould and mildew, and we will do that in a future advert. But when I reached out to Car Vertical with the chassis number, which we found, you know, we are now at the moment ongoing a check on this car to get the full history to find out if it is Snoop Dogg's car. But at the same time, without Car Vertical and actually doing these background checks, I wouldn't be able to tell, number one, if it is real, if it's ever been in an accident, if there is any financial lien against it, or even if the mileometer has been changed. This car's done 63,000 miles since 1966, 1967. And this just shows how important a Car Vertical check is, all right? This is a Cadillac Escalade, and it shows me the VIN number, it shows me it's petrol, shows me that the mileometer has never been changed, all right? Also showed me there's no money against it, and is in like a lien or any like finance owed on the car, and it shows the title is clean. But it does show that the car has had significant damage. When I roll down, you can see the car, right, is in absolutely gorgeous condition. So right here you can see on their earlier photos that this car was completely repaired in such a way that it looks like it rolled off the factory. It's absolutely stunning. But when you roll down, you can really see the history. So this is basically back in March 2021, because Car Vertical had logged that the car was for sale back in 2021 in a clean condition. And then in August 2022, you can see that this car has had such an impact that this, in my personal opinion, wouldn't go back on the road. But if you did go to a car dealership and buy that car in good faith, then you would have messed up on a massive, massive scale. Your kids could be in danger. Your money you've spent on a car that you thought was a certain value is now at risk because that car isn't what you thought you were buying. With Car Vertical, you can do a proper background check. You can make sure your money's safe. And just today, okay, if you use the code HARDUP, as in one word, HARDUP, you will save 10%. Go to Car Vertical, put your VIN number of that car that's on your driveway in on their website, and it will do a background check. And know if your car has had an accident, is completely safe, and was it something special like this Cadillac Coupe de Ville? You'll never know unless you do one. Hopefully we can do the history check on the Cadillac Coupe de Ville over the coming couple of weeks and find out if it is what it is. I'm so excited. But let's get back to the inspection of just how minging and cool this car is. Let's do it. So this Cadillac Coupe de Ville comes with some modern features that weren't around in 1966. You've got a TFT screen here, which is very, very minging. Like there's something alive. I can't get in the glove box, but let's go around to the boot where it gets really interesting. The roof, as you can see, is not held down properly, but when you open the boot here, it reveals something special, which back in the early 90s, okay, would make this car very rare. And this is something that is widely seen on the streets of Miami and LA, Josh. But have you ever played with hydraulics on a Cadillac Coupe de Ville before?
Not on a Cadillac Coupe de Ville, but I have got a little bit of experience with hydraulics. We've had the odd car here that's had a bit of hydraulics on it.
Well, what we're going to do, Josh, is I have got a sponsor working with us that's going to send us 4 of these batteries.
I was just about to say, there's no point trying to recharge those, I don't think.
And a new battery for the front of the car.
Yep.
What we want to do, guys, Phoenix Gold. If you're out there, we want to know what this stands for. Is this an audio company? Rods, I believe, is the hydraulic system itself. So we need to see what that is. You've got these Serwin Vega made in the USA, 3 massive subwoofers, which can also be seen behind the mouldy back seats right there. This car, I feel, needs to come back to life. But without the people at home, we can't tell if it's a real Snoop De'ville or not, right?
No, I mean, from what I gather, a little bit of research that I've done, there were several Snoop De'villes.
He's got a lot. He's got a lot in his collection. But I've never seen one in Europe.
No.
So we need to find out if it's real. And we're going to need your help at home. So, you know, if you have a contact with his PA company or anything out there, we'd love to know if this has any connection to him at all. So we're putting out a worldwide shout to Snoop Diggy Dog. I keep calling him Snoop Diggy Dog. Sorry,
he's not going to respond to you.
He's going to be angry Millers. But a couple of British guys got your car in the field, mate, if it's yours. We, over the next coming weeks up to Christmas, we are going to be throwing some batteries in it. We are going to be shutting the windows.
Attempting to clean the seats.
We're going to clean the car using a local detailing company, and we're going to try and get it running and driving.
I think it'll run.
He thinks it's going to run. I think it's going to run. I am absolutely buzzing.
They always run.
They always run.
When they come here, they always run.
That's because Wiggly Wiggly gets involved.
The bulletproof car ran. It caught fire, but it ran. The GT40 ran.
Into
the Ultimate
flaming
ran.
problems.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was a
think
good day.
with Josh's help, we want to do some research on the car. Car Vertical, thank you so much for sponsoring this car. Go get yourself a Car Vertical check using the code HARDUP. It'll save you 10%. And on the next episode, we're going to throw some batteries in it. We're going to get some fuel. We're going to try and get the Snoop De'ville running, possibly hopping. I doubt it because this is real time. This video is going out tomorrow. This is real reality December filming. We've promised you guys we're up in our game on the videos. You've got the Ultimate, you've got the Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
So we're talking to you from the past.
But we're going in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. See you next Wednesday. So this video, the Cadillac videos are going to be every Wednesday. The Ultimate videos are going to be every Sunday. And you're going to be reminded all the time to go and get a Car Vertical out.
Baffling
check.
me.
So go do it. Ultima, we've got something special coming up with that. So that's coming up on this Sunday. We've got an update of us tearing the hell out of it and pulling it apart.
Yep.
But also, 81.7% of you, lovely 50,000 subscribers, are following me. So you're the 29%. But all you other 81% are unsubscribed. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you don't like what we're doing, also put the comments below. Because we do appreciate even the bad comments.
We love it.
See you Sunday. Bye.
Sunday.
Quick reminder, hit that subscribe button, the like button, and then the bell button. So you get alerts when we release new episodes, and follow us on social media too for extra stuff and more alerts about videos we're releasing, which at the moment is every Sunday and the odd Wednesday too. Bye for now.